Hi, and welcome back to Dirty Pop, UVMTV's #1 show for music, movies, TV, pop culture, and more. I'm Haley.
And I'm Mallory.
And we're going to start off with some Hollywood news this week. So let's get started. So Peaches Geldof passed away this week. She was the daughter of musician and activist Bob Geldof. They're British, so it wasn't as popular here. Yeah. The news of her death wasn't quite as widespread. And she's also the daughter of TV personality Paula Yates. And she's only 25 and had 2 kids. I sort of knew her growing up as like a British socialite. She didn't really do a lot of things, but I think in the UK her death was pretty controversial.
In the UK she was a big deal. I actually had no idea who she was when people said that she died. I was like, oh, that's so sad. Who is that?
Yeah.
But I guess, I'm kind of upset that I didn't know what Anglophile that I am, that I didn't know about a British socialite, but that's an entirely different story.
Yeah.
Also in the news, Stephen Colbert is to replace David Letterman on The Late Show, which is kind of interesting because Stephen Colbert is a character on The Colbert Report. Like, Stephen Colbert is an actor, but I mean, it's going to be interesting to see, like, musical theater actor extraordinaire Stephen Colbert out of context. It'll be interesting to see.
He's totally constrained by that show, so it'll be really interesting to see him in a different context. That's really interesting.
Yeah. I wonder if this means that we'll get a new Ben & Jerry's flavor out of it, considering he already has one.
I
know
hope
he's going to get one for the next late night show he does.
Yeah, we can only hope. Also this week, Jennifer Goodman and Josh Dallas got married in an intimate California ceremony. The two met on the set of the show Once Upon a Time, where she was Snow White and he was Prince Charming. They're pretty cute.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of loved Jennifer Goodwin after I saw her in that movie, He's Just Not That Into You.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I actually don't watch Once Upon a Time, and everybody tells me, like, I have to watch it. And I think that now that it's a Wizard of Oz themed, I will, but I love her, so,
Yeah, she's great. Other news, Naya Rivera and Big Sean called off their engagement. It's not totally clear why. There's a lot of speculation right now. People are saying that Naya was really jealous and controlling. She allegedly told Big Sean that she was going to destroy his career. She published a tweet earlier, but then quickly deleted it, saying something about how he had bought someone a Rolex. It was very, very cryptic, but she's pretty much over it, is what it seems like, which is too bad because they were kind of cute.
Yeah, I thought they were actually going to work because I feel like she and him had been in a relationship for a while, but maybe I'm just extremely superficial. It's gotta have something to do with the boob job.
Yeah, right?
Because, I mean, she was a beautiful girl, and then she, ruined it with her brand new boobs, and I just feel like that can't not be a factor in ending an engagement.
I just feel, but, would you ever really, divorce someone because they had bigger boobs?
I mean, if you put it in, a smaller context like that, no. But if you put it in the sense that, she felt the need to change her body, that's a big deal.
Yeah. This weekend was Coachella. 2014, Outkast was the headliner. Their big reunion after... Well, it's their 20-year anniversary this year.
20 years. Wow.
Yeah. So there was a lot of big surprises at Coachella. Jay-Z joined Nas on the stage.
That's
and they performed
awesome.
all of Illmatic, which was pretty awesome. A lot of really cool performances. Obviously, Beyonce took the stage. Pharrell was there with 100 guests. I don't know if it really even counts as your own concert if you have 400 people performing with you.
Yeah.
Everyone looked really fucking stupid. I hate how people dress at festivals. We have a really nice selection of people looking stupid at festivals, photos that I found. Just I don't get it. It's the biggest mass of cultural appropriation and disgusting, filthy clothes.
Yeah.
That people paid millions of dollars for.
And to be totally honest,
why do you want to look so stupid?
I'm prepared to see that kind of clothing at Springfest in a week.
That's true.
It's going to happen.
That's true. Everyone look out for booty shorts and weird facial paintings that don't mean anything.
Yeah.
And you can't wear a bindi. You can't just wear a bindi.
Yeah, you really can't. All the time. Yeah, Also, seen at Coachella was Selena Gomez with Kylie and Kendall Jenner, and apparently she was caught smoking and flirting with a Justin Bieber lookalike. And I mean, just Selena Gomez, I mean, I don't know if you heard, but her mom was her manager, and then she said this week that she's not her momager anymore. She's looking for separate representation, and I'm like, this is the end for you, isn't it? Why can't you just go back to being really awesome and really talented? Not that she isn't really talented, but she's screwing it up by partying, and I just wish she was close to Demi Lovato again.
Yeah. All right, well, that's pretty much all for Hollywood news this week. That's everything that was important. So stay tuned for a Game of Thrones preview with Luca and Allie.
Welcome back to Dirty Pop. I'm Luca.
And I'm Allie.
And we're bringing you a review of last week's premiere of Season 4 of Game of Thrones, along with a bonus round of some of our favorite quotes from this series so far. And we're also very excited, another new episode tonight. That's the new focal point of my week. But yeah, what did you think of the premiere?
I really enjoyed it. I started off with a bang. A lot of different storylines they're trying to catch us up on. I think personally I was really disturbed on the Jaime Cersei level about how he was still trying to get with that, even though they're siblings. And I thought it would be the other way around, actually.
Yeah, she was kind of cold to him.
Yeah.
She just shut him down. I mean, decades of incest and 2 children later, and she can't even give him a little. So, poor guy, he lost a hand and woman. So that was rough. Yeah, I think they really struck a great balance between it was kind of setting the stage. There wasn't a whole lot of action, but also kept it very exciting. The most exciting storyline for me right now is Arya. I think she's becoming such a badass. She got her sword back, and she killed some guys, and she's ready.
In an incredibly disturbing manner, no less. And the guy who stole her sword, she got her revenge. Instead of crying like Sansa, she takes action and kicks some ass with the dog.
I feel like Sansa gets such a bad rap, and I really feel bad for her. I think she's in the horrible. She's basically a prisoner. And there's nothing really she can do about her position.
Littlefinger invited her to go with him to leave, and she didn't. But
he's like...
I understand, it's a scary...
the most creepy. So, I feel bad for her. I think she's one of the most tragic characters on the show, by far. I'm also excited to see what happens with Daenerys. The dragons are huge now.
I know. They're, snapping at her.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to see if they stay as loyal as they... were written to be.
They're getting angsty. I feel like they're angsty teenagers now,
Yeah, they're growing up.
Yeah.
Teenage dragon tales.
So.
I don't know. So I'm really interested to see how that develops and if they'll, calm down and do her bidding.
Well, I don't know if you caught this, but on the preview for this week's, or it was, in the coming weeks on Game of Thrones,
I didn't watch it,
the very last few seconds, it's a faraway shot of King's Landing, and the shadow of a huge dragon flies over it, like a really big dragon.
Some changes of locations, maybe, on our way.
We'll see what happens.
I'm really excited. There's a lot of things to catch up on this week that they need to fill us in on. New characters, too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that guy's awesome.
Yeah.
I think he's going to really shake shit up on King's Landing, King's Landing.
He's mad at those Lannisters.
On King's Landing?
In? I think it's a city. I'm not sure.
Okay. Anyway, irrelevant.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm excited to see what happens with him. So yeah, why don't we go to quotes? What are some of your favorite quotes you came up with?
I think my favorite already is from Daenerys Targaryen when she signals her dragon to strike, and she yells Dracarys at it, and it just blows this guy up, and he was such an asshole. Sorry. And it was really great.
Awesome. One of my favorite ones I think is really representative of the whole show is when Littlefinger and is his name Varys, the bald eunuch? Yeah, talking about rough identifiers. Anyway, and he are talking about power dynamics, and he says, one of them says chaos is a pit, and the other one says that chaos is a ladder. You just have to know how to climb it. So
those two are pretty the smartest characters I think in the show. We'll see where they go with that.
Anyway, thanks for listening, and we'll be back now with best of Justin Bieber's Instagram. That'll be exciting.
Oh, hi. Welcome back to Dirty Pop. I was just checking up on Justin Bieber's Instagram. We have one picture here of him, and it says, Uncle Stunna, love my first Bugatti, with his little crown symbol. Fun fact, it's not actually his Bugatti that Birdman gave him. It's a loaner. So that TMZ called him out on that one pretty fast. Also, there's one of him eating a macaroon on a couch. Not his macaroon. We don't really know where he got it. Then Selena Gomez was seen with a macaroon. I don't know. It was a whole thing. But we'll show you that picture. Yeah, it's pretty wild stuff. Also, there was a picture of him on a boat called the Never Say Never. And he said, it's about that time, with a picture of his crown logo. TMZ also called him out because apparently that boat does not belong to him. He found it docked and took a picture with it. And it actually was the yacht used for the I'm on a Boat music video for The Lonely Island. And so he got called out on that one pretty fast. Also, he came to our studio and took a picture with our clapper with Believe written on it and just, like, dropped trow. So that was weird. He just posed. We don't know how he knows the code to the door. We don't know if Mike Cohen gave it to him, how he got here. So just look out for Justin Bieber at UVM. Yeah, so his Instagram, if you go way back, which I'm about to do, it's just him with, like, the side bangs and, you know, not that many likes. But if you go now, like his most recent one, it's him watching The Longest Yard in black and white filter. 801,000 likes, and it's from 2 days ago. So I don't even know 8 people. And he has 801,000 likes in 2 days. So that's it for what's happening with Busy, is it? Blizzy. Justin Bieber's Instagram. Coming up next is the McConaughey with Haley and Luca. Stay tuned.
Hi, and
Hi.
welcome back to Dirty Pop. I'm Haley.
And I'm Luca.
The year is 1969. It's a small southern Texas town. It's a school teacher and a gas station owner. It's a baby. And when the baby comes out of the womb, it emits not a cry, not a scream, but 3 simple words that will change the nature of film and television forever.
All right, all right, all right.
That's right.
Matthew McConaughey, everyone.
This is the McConaissance.
McConaissance.
The Renaissance. McConaissance.
The Renaissance of McConaughey.
Yes. Anyway, he's back with a vengeance.
Oof. Is he ever back?
He's back, and he's hotter than ever, and he is perfect.
He's just tearing up.
Let's talk about the beginning.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Let's talk about the beginning. Romantic comedies. Basically pegged as romantic comedy actor
True.
for like the first 10 years.
Oh,
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days was a shitty movie.
But what year did that come out?
I don't know.
Because I recently dove headfirst into the McConaughey archives and watched 1999's Ed TV. McConaughey, Woody Harrelson, Ellen DeGeneres. It was a great movie.
I've never seen it, but it's not a romantic comedy.
It is, though.
It is.
It is.
It's a romantic
It always
comedy.
comes back to that. That's the thing. McConaughey is always.
So he got
always
pegged
came back to
hard.
that.
Because he was hot. He was People's Sexiest
Amazing.
Man in 2005.
Yes.
That was like his peak of hotness, not of acting.
But not of acting.
Not even a little bit of acting.
Fool's Gold.
Fool's Gold.
I mean,
Wasn't
a
there
more
a second
ironic
one?
title there never was.
Wasn't there?
I don't think so.
Okay. Then in like late 2000s, he takes a break from acting.
Mm-hmm.
And he comes back
In Magic Mike, no less.
in Magic Mike, which actually
Actually.
pegged as a chick flick, but actually a very deep and touching assessment
Story of friendship and life and values and
yeah,
the American dream.
yeah, and weird Florida America.
Florida is a weird
Florida's
place.
not really America.
Florida, no, as we learned in Miami.
It's not America. Comes back with a vengeance. What's next?
Well, Dallas Buyers Club.
Incredible. Loses 45 pounds for the role.
Mud. Very highly acclaimed independent film.
True.
And then True Detective. Reunited
Heard
with
of it?
his castmate Woody Harrelson.
From MTV.
So good.
So hot.
Really just incredible television on every level.
And it's like, you know, renaissances like this don't come around every day. You
They
just
really
you
don't.
just
Once
don't
you're
see an
pegged.
acting transformation like this ever. And he completely took his own character and his own brand upon himself and totally reinvented it.
Or if there is this kind of thing, it's like a flash
He
in
put the
pan.
team on his back.
He
Dough.
did dough.
He put the team on his back, though.
But like
The
if
team
you
being
look,
himself.
there's like you look at Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy wins an Oscar for Dreamgirls. Then Norbit comes out.
Yeah.
You know, he was but McConaughey, Dallas Buyers Club, Mud, True Detective. He's not fucking around, people.
No.
He's here to stay.
So what's next?
He's gonna be added to the canon of great actors.
What's next in this great enlightenment?
That's
McConaughey.
what's so exciting about being alive in 2014.
Because he won't be in season 2 of True Detective.
No,
It's a
he
whole new
won't.
cast.
Or in Dallas Buyers Club Part 2.
It would be weird if there was a sequel to that movie.
It just
Yeah.
wouldn't work.
Yeah.
And he's at that
It
level
was
now.
pretty
He would know
pretty
that.
time sensitive, yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Doesn't he die
Yeah,
Okay.
it's pretty exciting. There could not be a sequel.
There couldn't be a sequel.
No.
Spoiler, there can't be a sequel.
Anyway, this has been the
McConaughey pronunciation.
Stay tuned for Tweets of the
to
Week
be
with Joe
determined.
Tang.
Yes, Tweets of the Week.
Hey, welcome back to Dirty Pop, and these are your tweets of the week. So, at Olivia Wilde tweeted, in the age of Google, unless you have no fingers, you're not allowed to ask what something is, or where to find it, or how to get there. Deal? Next tweet. At April R. Pengilly, all I want for my B-Day tomorrow is a DSLR camera that will magically fit into my tiny clutch bags and the DVD set of Unfabulous. Hashtag non-existent. I miss Emma Roberts so much. Next tweet. At Joey Gatto tweeted, just randomly came across the Terminate from Lemonade Mouth on Spotify and freaked my shit. That's my song. Turn up. At Kingsley tweeted, when you open the camera app to take a pic and the camera is facing you, it is literally The Exorcist, my face. At Alex Ernst tweeted, the only thing that can break my heart is cold pizza rolls. Amen. Every weekday after school. Those are your tweets of the week. Check us out, same time, same place, next week. You can see all our social media down below, I guess, maybe. Okay, bye.
Yo.